Ongoing battle between Meghan and Harry and his one-time very close family seems to have no end in sight. There's always a new twist and turn, of course, which we report here daily on this exclusive channel. And thank you again so much for tuning in and subscribing. It's greatly appreciated. But here is today's rather confusing story, but nonetheless all true. Now, here's where it gets interesting for me, because as we know, Prince Harry is now set to return for the unveiling of a statue to his late mother, Princess Diana. But as ever with Harry, it's never that really simple. Now, the insiders now say that Meghan may or may not return. Quite frankly, people here in the United Kingdom don't care. You know, her popularity is at an all-time low. She's seen as the baddie, the Wallis Simpson of this era, if you like. So whether she returns or not really doesn't mean anything to many people here. Yes, I'm sure she has some fans, but they do seem few and far between. However, Prince Harry could be welcomed back because simply he's looked at as a wayward child, somebody who's been led astray, drifted if you like. But Harry himself has decided that there is a master plan to win back the British public, and that master plan could be closer to him, of course, than many people realise. We're talking about his very young son Archie, who we are told will be returning with him for this one-off visit. Now, many could say, of course, that this is a visit that should have taken place many months ago, perhaps prior to the sad death of His Royal Highness Prince Philip. But nonetheless, this could be the situation now. Now, this could be the softener, of course, for Harry when he meets Her Majesty the Queen for afternoon tea and a very frank discussion at Windsor. But also, here is the plan. At the unveiling, Harry has yet to decide whether he wants to include his son Archie with him. Now, naturally, this is a very clever move by their publicity team, simply because once you judge the mood, if you decide that the British public really are not with you, possibly against you, then there's one R factor that you can bring out, and that of course is the young son that we very rarely see, apart from back of head pictures, occasional foot and very grainy shots. They want to protect their privacy. Unless, of course, it could be useful. So all eyes, of course, won't just be on Prince William and Prince Harry, simply because if he brings baby Archie, that will ensure front page headlines around the world, and more importantly, very nice, of course, for his young son to be at such an historical event to celebrate such a worldwide icon as Princess Diana. But many people here suspect that it could be for rather different reasons. Neil Sean in the heart of London.